Hi guys, I'm Ashita and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a slightly different video. I'm going to try and make this as informative as possible. So I will be talking about my acne journey and what I have experienced over the years. And I really hope that information that I share with you will be helpful to you guys as well. So I will be starting off with talking about what actually causes acne, how it forms in your skin, some do's and don'ts that you can follow to avoid aggravating your acne, and I will also be sharing my current skincare routine with you guys, which has been recommended by my dermatologist. To be very honest, I have been struggling with acne since about 3 to 4 years now, which I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos as well. Since I started struggling with acne, I visited a lot of dermatologists. I must have at least visited 6 of them, and the medicines that they gave me and the routines that they recommended, I would follow them for a couple of months. There would be improvement in my skin, and then it would just become stagnant. There would be no improvement after a particular time, and I sort of started losing my patience. So I kept jumping from one doctor to another doctor, which I don't recommend that you guys do. Please stick to one doctor, and which obviously is recommended by someone and would give you the best advice. I finally came across my current dermatologist. She was actually recommended by a friend of mine. It's been a month since I started following her routine, and I can already see a little bit of difference in my skin. So that's why I wanted to come out here and make a video about what's working for me. Without wasting any more time, I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, so let's talk about what really causes these acne and pimples to form on your skin. Now, a lot of people say that, because you touch your face too much, or you don't wash your face enough, or you put too much makeup, and there are a lot of other reasons that people keep thinking is causing the acne. These reasons actually aggravate the presence of the acne on your skin, but they don't really cause it. What really causes them is the fact that there are hair follicles on our skin which connect the oil glands underneath the skin to the pores on the surface of the skin. So these glands actually produce sebum, which is actually oil, and they carry that sebum to the pores to basically secrete it out of the skin, and these carry dead skin cells along with it. Now, if the pores on the surface of the skin are blocked, there is no way for the oil to get out, which is when the oil starts getting clogged under the skin and the bacteria starts forming underneath. Now the hair follicles, the bacteria and the sebum sort of starts getting clumped together, and which is when it starts swelling up, and then that is when the pimple or the acne starts to appear on your face. So now we know how these acne and pimples are formed, but what is causing this to actually happen? Now there are two major factors. One is genetic. Now if your parents have oily skin, there is a huge possibility that they will pass it on to you, and you will tend to have an oilier skin, which means that your oil glands which are under the skin will produce more sebum than an average person. The second major factor is hormonal imbalances. Now testosterone, which is a hormone that's present in your bodies, it's higher in males than females. Now that goes through a huge rise during puberty, and that is when a lot of you might have noticed that you get a lot of pimples during puberty, because that is when the testosterone levels actually rise in your body. So I did go through it, and I think everyone does. I was really glad when that phase got over and I was back to a clearer skin than usual. And 18 to 23, I think 18 to 22, I had almost a clear skin. The usual breakouts happened, which would go away. It was only like around when I turned 23 and a half, which is when I had to start dealing with adult acne. So hormones play a huge role. Even during menstruation, there are hormonal imbalances in your body, which tends to affect the oil glands again, and it increases the sebum production in your skin. Another really important cause for hormonal imbalance is PCOS. Now, if you're someone who is dealing with PCOD or PCOS, you might have noticed that you have more than usual breakouts. I am actually going to get tested for PCOS myself because my current doctor has recommended that I do that. That might be one reason that I am still, the medication that I've been taking for the past years haven't really been giving me a permanent solution. These acne keep coming back as soon as the medication gets over. So just to rule out that whole PCOS reason for these acne, I will be doing that. And apart from these factors, there are a few other causes as well, but more than than causing these acne, there are actually reasons for aggravation of your acne and pimples. So stress, unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy diet, using unsanitized makeup products, not cleansing your face properly, during the removal of the makeup, sleeping with makeup on, and a few other things could also aggravate your acne. So that was a little bit of information that I wanted to give you guys. And now I'm going to get into the products that I'm currently using and my skincare routine. So I have a very simple skincare routine. I don't use any serums or any face masks or anything of that sort. I just have 3 products that I use in the morning. One is, of course, the face wash. This is the benzoyl peroxide face wash. It's called Benzop. Now, I just want to be really clear about one thing, that these, obviously I recommend these products, but these are actually medicated products. So please don't use them until you have been advised by a doctor, or just make sure that you take a doctor's advice before you start using these products. I will mention the products that you can use without doctor's advice. This face wash has benzoyl peroxide, which 4% benzoyl peroxide, which can be a little strong for your skin if your skin is sensitive. So the doctor needs to analyze your skin and then go ahead and see what they will be prescribing for you. So yeah, going back, so this is the face wash that I use in the morning. Benzoyl peroxide is actually very good for acne. I think it's a lot of topical medications also have this benzoyl peroxide in it. So this is the face wash that I use. Then after that, I'm supposed to just use a sunscreen and this oil regulator. I just use 1 drop of this oil regulator. It basically says here that it limits spots, blackheads, refines skin texture, and mattifies your skin, and it's also hypoallergenic. And I take about 2 to 3 drops of the sunscreen. This is the Photo Stable Sunscreen Emul Gel. I can definitely recommend this. It's a good sunscreen for anyone who has an oily skin or who doesn't like that sticky texture of any sunscreen after you apply it. This instantly gets absorbed in your skin, so you can go ahead and pick this up. This is SPF 40+. It says it has 8 hours of photo stability, broad spectrum, cosmetically elegant. I don't know what that means. Water spec resistant, matches skin pH, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic. Non-comedogenic, for those of you who don't know, it basically means that something that doesn't cause pimples, and comedogenic products are those that may cause pimples. So yeah, these are my only 3 products that I use in the morning. Now, coming to my nighttime skincare routine, if I have any makeup on at the end of the day, I use the Bioderma Sensibio H2O micellar water. This is very good for sensitive skin. It's slightly expensive compared to the Maybelline and the Garnier micellar waters, but it is amazing, and it's also dermatologically recommended. So yeah, I definitely recommend this for people with sensitive skin. Once I have all the makeup off, I go in with my face wash. This is the simple refreshing facial wash. 100% soap-free gel, and it has no artificial perfume or color, no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin, no alcohol, no parabens, no animal-derived ingredients. It's very good for sensitive skin. I use this at night. This also has Pro Vitamin B5 and Vitamin E. I'll mention the links to the products that I can actually recommend to you guys to buy in the description box of the video. Now, after washing the face as well, I go in with these 3 tubes. One is a moisturizer, the other is the Koji Glow Forte. It has kojic acid, hydroquinone, tetrahydro something, and niacinamide cream. I really don't know what these ingredients are, but this is a tube that's been recommended by my doctor. So I put 1 dot of this and 1 dot of this cap gel, which has adapalene, clindamycin phosphate, and zinc acetate gel. I know these ingredients because these are the ones that I have been using for a very long time over the years, and they actually help in treating your acne and pimple. So this is another one that I use. So I take 1 drop of this and 1 drop of this, and then I mix it with 1 or 2 drops of my moisturizer, which again I've shown in my previous videos, but I'll show it to you guys again. It's the Epilino cream, and it is again non-comedogenic. It repairs, hydrates and enhances the texture of your skin. So these are the 3 things that I use at night. Along with all of these topical medications and the creams that I put, I'm also taking a medicine which has an ingredient called isotretinoin. This actually helps you reduce your oil glands. You're supposed to take it over a course of 4 to 6 months. Like eventually and slowly it reduces the size of your oil glands, and hence there is less oil being produced by your oil glands. But again, you need to make sure that the doctor is the one prescribing you these medicines, and it definitely has a few side effects as well. If you're trying to conceive or get pregnant, these medicines are not recommended to you. I'll also show you guys a little bit of the acne that's currently on my skin. I'm wearing a very light layer of foundation on my skin, so it might not be as visible, but I mean, I'll try my best to show it to you guys. So that was it for my skincare routine. I hope this was informative for you guys, and I know there are a lot of people out there struggling with acne, and I am obviously one of them. And I honestly feel that you just need to find the root cause of what is causing it, and you can actually help fix it. Get in touch with a good doctor, find the root cause, and deal with it. And yeah, your skin will, trust me, it will get better. And but make sure that you find the root cause, and you're not just like doing topical medication. Like I mentioned, I will be going in for my PCOS testings, just to rule that out if that is one symptom of my acne, my recurring acne. And so that's it. That's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you would like me to do more such videos, do let me know in the comments down below. I would love to do it. I also want to mention that if you haven't watched Myntra Fashion Superstar, please go on the Myntra app and watch it. I am there in the show, and it's the second week of the show. The 2 episodes are out. Please go watch it. And if you like me and my style in the show, don't forget to vote for me by going on the Myntra app, and help me win the People's Choice Award. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.